Second, 1st and 15 on this drive. Williams on the run to the sideline, gets popped in bounds by Alshire. And nobody's happy over there. And the officials are trying to keep calm. Alshire's right in the face of Darnell Wright of the Bears. And a whole bunch of Bears over there on their sideline.
I thought it was a fair hit when I first saw it.
I'm with you there. Live, I thought it was too.
But I also sort of like what I'm seeing by Caleb Williams' teammates.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's watch what happens in the scrum here. Alshire gets up and a punch straight into the face of Rashawn Johnson, who was not in the game, who was just standing on the sideline. Meantime, the Texans full of Fatukasi is having to be pushed away from the Bears as he was continuing the conversation on the field. And this is not calmed down yet at all. Right around the 40-yard line here. This is not settled for a bit. Terry, can they throw a flag on that punch by replay?
New York cannot get involved in that because no flag was thrown on the play. They cannot create a foul for that punch. That will have to come during the week through discipline. No foul can be called here by New York.
Wow.
Huge break.
It really is.
Because, Terry, would he have been thrown out of the game for that?
Back to Chase. Good piece of tackling by McDuffie.
What a matchup right there. Chase is upset, but McDuffie a great defense there.
And look at Burrow come over and wrap him up. And a flag on Chase, who went back for a second round. That's a crucial penalty. It'll take him out of field goal range. Alex Kemp had heard enough.
You called it. Coming back again.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct against number 1 of Cincinnati. It's going to be 15 yards, and the down counts. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, that takes it all the way back to the 45, Gene's territory.
Yeah, and you know what, Jim? I know Alex very well. He's a pretty even-keeled guy, and he's going to allow the intensity and one or two comments, as you see right there. But he did address it. You could see him say that, you know, I hear you, but we're going to play on. You're coming for a second bite at the apple now, and quite honestly, you just can't let it happen. If you do, we're in a different space now about that.
You can tell there's been a lot of introspection on the part of Fields, putting himself in this position to have success on 3rd and 3, threading the needle. It's incomplete. Looking for Austin, and there's the flag. Boy, was Austin defenseless. Moss and P.J. Locke were there for Denver.
Well, watch, Locke is just running. He's at full speed. This is a slow motion look.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 6. That means 15 yards, automatic 1st down.
Listen, I know it's, look, I get it.
Picks up a couple. There was Sean Payton coming over.
That's a tough play, man.
So let's go back. This was P.J. Locke after the penalty, throwing his helmet, and that, I believe, is what got the ire of Sean Payton.
Sure.
Telling his player to maintain his composure.
Yeah, that could have made it much worse. But right now, defense, they've got to regroup. And here you are staring at 3rd
Jets
and
like a heightened week after what happened in San Francisco.
3rd and 15. The drift by Rodgers. The cannon. Lunging attempt. Mike Williams on the field after limited action last week. A penalty marker is thrown back at the 18-yard line. And Rodgers is pointing in Tennessee's direction.
Feels like he drew a flag after the pass.
Allen.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 98, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
And that's Jeffrey Simmons. He and Rodgers got into it a little bit on the sideline after a run from Rodgers earlier.
And now some other guys are getting into it because this Jets offensive line's a proud group of people.
Last week for Cleveland. ETN slides up the middle and is brought down shy of the 40-yard line. So ETN on the ground, 44 yards last week. Some late pushing and shoving after the play.
Chris, you opened up and you talked about trying to avoid the dreaded 0-2 start. And we know, you talk about it all the time, both these teams have playoff aspirations this year, and everybody talks about it on sports television all week about who is not going to go 0-2 to avoid that, where we're trying to say how much they can get into the playoffs. And we're looking at that right there. Martin Emerson and the rookie, Brian Thomas Jr. They said he's a real quiet guy, but we saw it last week. He was face-to-face with Jalen Ramsey.
Seibert, and it's over on the Giants sideline, and that's how it goes. Now live coverage.
Awesome throw by Carr. A+.
70-yard bomb to Shaheed, who now has 8 40-plus touchdowns in his career. Only Tyree
is good. After the play, personal foul, defense number 70. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Timeout.
The rookie, and he got flagged.
A little riffraff in there.
Little testiness.
It's an emotional game.
When you look in the secondary, Thielen is open in the middle, but that was late. Everywhere else, there was really nowhere to go. Thielen wants that ball, hasn't gotten a pass today.
Too happy that they didn't go for it on that last third down and 5. They checked the play. This is him coming over. A little frustration from the veteran.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't about not getting the ball. It was about the fourth down decision, but I agree with it. You had a good drive. Not a lot of
run over here or a pass here and play action. 2nd and 2. Bouncing outside and then slipping and crawling for every inch to get the first down, and he might have it as Moss.
Scores if he keeps his feet, don't you think?
Yeah, I think he would have. His cousin certainly knew how to find the end zone, Santana Moss.
Around the NFL. From the 14-yard line, the back end of the corner to Nixon. And right away, no gain as Darrell Taylor is over there with Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. And a flag is thrown because of the action downfield. Tyreek Stevenson and Nico Collins. Coach is being told which way it's going here.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 12, a 15-yard penalty. The down will count, 2nd down.
So they will
that
get
is number
Collins.
12, first unsportsmanlike conduct foul towards potential disqualification.
Stevens poked him, and then he got pushed back, and oftentimes they catch the second guy, and they did there, even though they both were guilty of the
2nd and 15. Lamar looking to run. He's going to do it this time, trying to get to the outside. And Jackson is knocked out, and what a foolish play there by Diablo, although no flag is out yet.
Last Thursday night, Lamar Jackson put his shoulder into the defender that was coming towards the sideline. And when he was asked about it, he said, I always get shots taken on me on the sideline, and they never call the foul. It's close. He's clearly given himself up, and he's stepping out of bounds, but he is still in bounds.
No call.
Run the football. But at some point, Fields is going to be a ball carrier, so you have to be alert and don't let him keep the ball around the end.
Justin Fields, if you've just joined us, 2nd straight start. As Russell Wilson still not ready to come back from.
Tremendous job on 1st down, and that's where they've been able to stop this offense.
Harris gets him a little bit closer to that 1st down marker. Let's check in with Aditi.
Guys, Justin Fields was very honest with us, saying that it took a while to get over his departure.
It's a 10-minute drive right now.
Daniel's the top-performing rookie quarterback opening week. Two tight ends in, and here comes a flag. That might change.
Offense number 82, that's a 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Yeah, it was one of those tight ends, the rookie Ben Sinnott, Kansas State.
Yeah, here he is right down here. He's just going to get a little anxious, right? Start that motion, and man, that's the worst feeling. I've been there. It's the worst feeling in the world. You're just like, hold your.
Garrett Wilson has not been involved at all. Rodgers out of the pocket. He is going to run. and he gets pushed along the sideline by Simmons. And a little shove afterwards, maybe some play.